Nice to have you guys to talk to while I'm here. Got a short attention span, so I get bored cross-training real fast. I call it being in the penalty box. You just have to serve your sentence for whatever bad decisions you made running-wise. Okay, real talk, I took 2 weeks essentially off. January 7th through 21st, I barely ran. I sprained my ankle in Minnesota over Christmas.
Historically, my feet have bled through my shoes the past couple marathons and races that I've done, so I'm kind of guessing the same thing's gonna happen, and I'm probably gonna want to get rid of them, so that's what I'm gonna do.
So yeah, my training in the last 3 or 4 weeks has been a little up and down, dealing with a couple of injuries. Not quite sure where I'm at, but I'm excited to test out the wheels for sure.
Grab these two guys. Ask the athletes what snacks they like. So we put some snacks in there. Shout out Jackson, Cheerios man, big Cheerios guy. Then Holly Clark from San Fran. We got our graham cracker goldfish. We also got our cheddar goldfish. Big box, so good to go. It's gonna be good.
Training has been a lot easier because we started backing off mileage, so I dialed down my running from running twice a day to just once a day. So it's nice to finally taper and not to feel exhausted all the time.
What does it feel like to be down here?
It's nice and cold, chill, relaxing. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
My thoughts and feelings are that I'm excited and just really grateful to be a part of the fastest woman in America. I speak for myself when I say I always forget that this is like a time to be celebrated or a moment to be celebrated.
Feels great to be running with all of them. Super excited to line up, especially with Lily. Can't wait for that. 2 days out, I'm feeling a bit terrified and scared. Definitely excited now that we're down here, getting to like see a bunch of runners around. So I think the energy is definitely getting a bit more real now.
Kick off.
Do I look at the camera?
Yeah, big smile. Open your eyes as wide as you can. Open your eyes.
I think the first thing that I'm going to eat or drink will probably be, I'm a hazy IPA girl.
How many hazy IPAs are you gonna slam down?
I think post-marathon 2 IPAs will have me on the floor, unfortunately.
It's my wife and my daughter. They're coming tomorrow afternoon, and then actually my parents are also coming tomorrow evening, so I'll have a good hearty crowd. So the first thing I'm gonna do when I'm finish this race is going to hug my daughter, hug my wife, hug my parents.
After I cross the finish line is gonna be a Twisted Tea. Planning to shotgun it. I'm gonna bring the Twisted Tea in my backpack, like into the athlete area, so it's ready for me immediately after, and hopefully I'll be able to find a key or something. And yeah, I think before a water or anything, we're just gonna shotgun it in the athlete area. Hopefully no one will mind, I don't think, so that's the plan.
The first one feels like a lifetime ago, like 4 years ago, like before COVID, like it's so long ago, but I remember the first one was just, you know, I was just like so happy to be there. Like it was such a cool experience. This one I really feel like I have goals, I know what to expect, and it's something I'm really trying to capitalize on this time versus just enjoying the experience.
I think I've done enough training that my body will know what to do. 2.5 hours in heat and sun. I might just want to lay in my hotel bed crying for a little while.
Yo, if I tell you, you left that stick thing in my car.
Huh?
We actually are able to do a course tour today, and I'm like, nope. I kind of just want to shut my mind off, not think about the race, which is a little different than some people do it, but it's always worked for me. It's just the less thoughts about it, the better.
Good luck on the race.
Thank you.
You're gonna do fantastic.
Thank you so much. All right.
All right, cut.
Amazing athletes, a lifetime achievement for these folks and for the city. The city beautiful, as the mayor said. We celebrate you and we welcome you.
Through the night that make them feel like rock stars.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really get to this caliber of like performance until recently, as of like a year ago. I think it was a combination of a few things. I was dealing with a lot of Achilles problems. I wasn't 100% pain-free from my Achilles surgery from 2019 until like a year ago. The US trials was never a thought for a while in my head. Last year I was like, all right, I just want to see how fast I can run in the 5 and the 10K, but I always knew that I can always do better in the longer events. Like I asked questions of like from the best marathoners of like, hey, like what do you do for this? What do you do for that? Like just picking their brains. Like what works for them may not work for me, but it's worth a try and to see if it works. From that race on, like I told myself, I'm gonna do everything in my power to be able to race with these guys. So starting in November of 2022, I just started putting in 100 miles a week and trying pretty much grinding my way as much as I could to make myself as good as possible. And then I talked to those guys you just met today, Connor and Clayton. I'm like, hey, like I want to do everything you guys do. I want to mimic everything you guys do to the T, where I want to be successful in the marathon distance. And I told Mance, like, if you allow me, I would love to join you guys every single workout, every single run. I want to do everything you guys do to the T. Like that will help me become the better athlete, the better marathoner. And they didn't hesitate. They're like, yeah, we would love to have you. Like, we're always willing to have more people in the group. They saw how much I wanted to be good at the marathon, and so they allowed me to join their group. And I think that just like somebody believing in me, somebody like allowing me to join the group, also gave me another of like, hey, like I can be good at the marathon distance. I can be an elite in this event. So that gave me a lot of like reassurance. Like I belong in the sport and I belong in the marathon. Thank you.
How'd it feel?
It was hard.
No.
The last 2 miles was rough. I was on 2:11 pace until.
Dude, I was going bananas for you at like 22.
I saw you.
I was like, he gave like such a cheeky grin too. I was like, oh yo, he feels good. But
I know that cheeky grin went away a mile later. I thought it was like, all right, if I can keep going, like I can finish top 10.
Yeah.
But I just went backwards and just finished 22nd.
Oh, you
still
out there.
Still, I mean, I was ranked 90th going in. Didn't eat anything. All I've had is waffles this morning. That's it.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, go get some food, man.
Yeah.
Go get some food.
Yeah, it was definitely the most fun I've ever had in a marathon, for sure. And
what made it so fun?
I think I was passing people the whole time. I'm usually the one getting passed at the end of a marathon, but this time I was the one passing people. And so it felt really good. Brendan, you know, he coaches me and he said the same thing as my wife, like, you gotta go out conservative. And so he was kind of the leader of like holding us back, hung with them, and then I kind of broke away with them halfway. It felt pretty comfortable and just started picking people off.
Congratulations to you as well.
Very proud wife.
Thank you.
We did it, baby. Oh my god. Right? I'm alive. Yeah, dude. I made it, bro. What are you thinking about to get through the race? Bro, honestly, everyone else. I was thinking about everyone who knows I'm racing, all my support here, my family. I was like, this isn't for me, this is for them. I gotta finish for them. So I did it. I was like, it took everything I had. I puked at one point, but I was like, nah, we're going. We're going. Oh yeah. This is for everyone else. Back home. It's not dumb, but it'll work. They love that. They were trying to like make a reel out of it and like post it a bunch of times. We're like, we cannot post it. We did it!
We're done.
We're amazing.
Nice, seriously.
Thank you.
That was so hard.
Oh, you are so hot. Yeah, Kelly. Oh, you're not. You're dry. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Yeah!
That was crazy.
That sucks.
The first half felt fine. I was pushing like maybe a little bit too hard, and then that heat was like, I cramped like pretty immediately.
Yeah.
And I had a little walking time, but
that's good.
A
little walking.
I came in 62nd, and I was seated 84th. So yeah.
Overall, though, I was just like happy to be here. It didn't hit me until like I started the race, and then being out there, I was like, oh my god, like I'm in this. And so there was like never a moment where I was like down. I know you see a couple moments in photos, but most of them I'm smiling. I was like, I gotta embrace this. Like, who knows if this is happening again? And I'm just like so happy. Like, I love you guys. I love my crew. I love all my fans, everyone that came here, my family. Like, that's what this is about. So in my book, this was a W, a big W for sure.
One for the books, man.
Yeah. Now we sell, bro. Now we sell.